Hey all, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share a recipe with you. Well, actually first, do you think Jesus ate hummus? I think he did. Chickpeas and sesame seeds, you know, they were cultivated in the Middle East for thousands of years. So I'm pretty sure he ate some sort of a paste made with chickpeas. And maybe somebody decided to add sesame seed paste, mix it up, add a little seasoning, and there's the hummus. And of course we know he ate unleavened bread, which is, you know, pita bread, and pita bread is really good with hummus. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare and share my mom's recipe. It's really good. And so let's get started. Okay, here's the recipe, and you can download a copy in the notes, or you can just pause the video and read it or whatever. And then we'll go on to the ingredients. Well, this is a bowl. I recommend a glass for storing hummus and putting it in the fridge. A glass container. This is what I use. It's a perfect size for the amount we're going to make here. Yeah, we got paprika. That's for later, just to top it off. Cayenne pepper. That's probably the unique ingredient that my mom uses. I use kosher salt, black pepper. Got garlic, cloves, 4 to 6 depending on how large they are. Lemon juice, of course, you know, a real fresh lemon squeeze would be better. Same with the chickpeas. She used to cook her own fresh chickpeas to make this, but I'm just doing the easy way out here. She also used fresh lemons squeezed. And then olive oil. I usually use the dipping kind, but they were out, so this is what we have here, the roasting and sauteing version, but it's fine. And then the tahini, which is sesame seed paste. You can get it. Most grocery stores carry it, but if you have a Middle Eastern or a import grocery store near you, you can get it there. So those are the ingredients. We'll get started. Oh, and a food processor. Sorry. So this food processor, this particular one has this thing here that scrapes the contents against the wall, so it does real well. So you don't have to keep opening it and scraping the stuff off the walls. You can just keep running the food processor. Okay, for the garlic, just cut these tips off. And then you kind of crush it. It'll be easy to get the peel off that way. If you guys have any tips on anything, cooking tips and all, for other people, please leave it in the comments. So I'll go ahead and just slice them thin. And you put more or less garlic if you like it garlicky. Do it like this. If you put this much garlic, it is going to be a little bit more garlicky. But if you don't want garlic this much or any, you don't have to use it. But the family likes it with a lot of garlic, so you don't have to put garlic, but it's good with it if you want something different. And this is a kind of a unique recipe that my mom is the one that came up with it, and it made it over the years. So then I've got the chickpeas open, got the cans open. I'm going to pour out some of the juice here. Most of it in the first can. There's a piece that kind of you can that you use to clean the edges, to scrape the edges. Just pour that in there. Then I'm going to pour some of the water, the juice out here, in case we want to make it more, like if it's too thick, you can add some more of this, or you can add olive oil, more olive oil, but I try to go easy on the oil, so we'll go with that for now. Then we'll put the garlic. So again, this is a good bit of garlic. So if you don't like it with a lot of garlic, just start out with a clove or two and see how you like it. But I don't think many recipes call for garlic. The other thing that other recipes don't call for is cayenne pepper, and that was my mom's kind of a secret thing that she added, and just a tiny pinch. Like that much. Next we got salt. Just put about that much to start out. And then later on you can add more if you want to. You sort of adjust it towards the end of the food processing. Same with the black pepper. I put about that much. Then lemon juice. Well, actually, I do the olive oil first. Yeah, I do the olive oil first, so it coats this thing here with oil, so it's easy to. That's a 1/4 cup of olive oil. And I don't use more than that. And then lemon juice. We do about 3. The recipe calls for 1/2 cup, but I do 3/4 cups. So there's one. 2. Shake this a little bit more. Three. Then again later you can taste it, see if you need any more lemon juice. And then the tahini. This stuff here, when you first buy it, when you first get a container, it's going to be the sesame seeds will settle to the bottom, and then all the oil will be along the top, and it takes a few minutes to stir it up, but be sure to stir it real good so you're not getting too much sesame seeds and not enough oil. So this one I do half a cup. And also tahini, if you like it with more of the sesame seed taste, you can add more tahini. If you don't, just add less. Alright, I think we've got everything in there. Put this back. And I start out with a pulse just to get things mixing up. So we got a pulse here. So you're not getting too many stuff stuck on the top part. Then you just start running the processor till you get to a consistency you like. The longer you run it, the fluffier sort of it'll get, and less chunky. And if you like it to have a little bit of texture to it, you don't run it as much. Alright, so we'll go to puree. Okay. That's kind of the texture we've got here. Okay, I just tasted it and I think it needs a little bit more salt. So I'm going to add a little bit more salt, that much. And also I'm going to add a little bit more lemon. These two things added will just give it a little bit more tang. And when I tried it, there was a little bit of garlic chunks, so I'm going to go ahead and keep running the processor. So that's a little bit smoother, you can probably tell. And it's perfect. So that's done. I'm going to get the container ready, and we'll pour it in and finish it up. This little plastic ladle thing here is good to use. You can scrape it really good. Scrape all of it out real good. See if we can see. All right, I'm going to take this out. And scrape off what's stuck to it. Just scrape that out. In the sink, and then we'll pull the blade out. Well, we go ahead and unplug this thing. Safety first. Pull the blade out and scrape off what you got on the blade. So the consistency is a little bit liquidy on this one. It just happens to be, I think I put a little bit too much of the chickpea water juice. Alright, there it is. Yeah, it's a little bit not as thick, but it's good. So we're going to drizzle some olive oil, and you can top this off with some people use chopped up olives, parsley if you're serving it. I usually just do olive oil and paprika. So this is a light olive oil, like I was saying. The darker dipping kind is what I'd recommend. So we got the paprika. So there it is, ready to go. Share with the family. My kids love this, so probably end up portioning some out for them. It seals real good. Done. Put it in the fridge. Let it cool off. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Be more like Jesus and eat more hummus. And you know, I always sort of think twice whenever I use our Lord's name, Jesus. I am a fan and a follower, so as long as I'm using it to glorify Him, I think that's a good thing, and that's okay. So, but anyway, eat more hummus, and especially be more like Jesus. But thanks again for watching, and bye now.